All right, what's next?
A little over 3 years ago, a stunning announcement came across the wire. Disney had bought Lucasfilm and was planning on developing new Star Wars movies. Tonight in Hollywood, the wait is over as the world premiere for Star Wars The Force Awakens takes place. John, you and Mark are actually attending the world premiere tonight. Now that the hype is over, the marketing is done, and the film is finally here. What are your feelings right now, and what are you expecting for the next movie?
Oh my God. I woke up, I don't know about you, but I woke up this morning and I felt like I was 9 again waking up on Christmas morning. Only instead of some like action figure under the tree, I get a new Star Wars movie that we never thought we were going to get. And it is so surreal. I still remember the day. I was by myself. Everybody else had gone home. There was only like me and Dennis, and Amy Rose was with us at the time. This is back in 2012. I was in our AMC office at the time, and the news came out. It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The news came out, Disney just bought Lucasfilm, and they're planning on doing new Star Wars movies. That feels like it was last month. And now here we are, 3 years later, and Star Wars The Force Awakens premieres tonight. Now, a couple of things I should let you guys know about. We said that after we saw the premiere, we were going to come right back here to the studio, film a review, and put it up. Now, we are still going to come right back here to the studio tonight and film a review, but at the time when we said we were going to do that, Disney had not said there was any embargo on reviews. Now, traditionally, once the world premiere happens, there is no embargo on reviews. But this is a very special circumstance in the sense that there have been no press screenings because Star Wars, Lucasfilm is trying to keep this really under wraps. So there is a 24-hour review embargo. So Tuesday at midnight or Wednesday at 12:01 a.m., so tomorrow night at midnight, is when we'll actually put our non-spoiler review of the movie up. But I also want to let you know that Mark, Christian, myself, Tiffany, we're all going down to the premiere night. Make sure you are following us on Instagram, okay? Follow us on Instagram. It's free to sign up for Instagram. Just make sure you're following us there because we're going to be shooting like video clips and pictures of us right from before the car gets here to pick us up to take us down there in the car. When we get down there, show you what downtown Hollywood looks like right now. We'll shoot some little clips. Make sure you're following us on Instagram tonight. We'll also probably put them out on Twitter as well. So make sure you're following us at Collider Video on Twitter because we want to share our experience with you tonight, that whole thing. But as far as the pure, like, feeling that we're gonna get to see Star Wars. Look, I'm a freaking loser. I make no pretense about it. I know. Star Wars is far more important to me than it should be as a franchise, but it's my earliest childhood memory. It's completely responsible for all my development as a kid. The creative part of my brain was always revolved around Star Wars, the whole kind of thing. I just don't have the words for it. Anyway, Mark, after we're done here a little bit later, you're actually going down to rent your tux.
Yeah.
You're wearing a tux tonight.
Yeah, I'm going big, John. Go big or go home, because I've dreamed about this day forever. I can still remember when I had kind of made the decision when I was in college that, you know what, being a doctor just probably ain't in the cards. I want to be an entertainer. And I remember watching red carpet coverage of the Phantom Menace premiere and thinking, you know what, that's a great goal. I want to be an entertainer. I want to be funny. I want people to acknowledge that. I want to be invited to a Star Wars premiere one day. Attack of the Clones came and went, and I was still in college. Revenge of the Sith came and went, and I just wasn't good enough. And then you was like, well, that's the end of Star Wars. That's the end of the movies. We had a great run. We didn't think this could happen. And then 3 years ago, Christian and I had just finished shooting something at a studio, and I was driving home. He was driving to his place, and he calls me, and he says, we got to go to your place. We got to shoot right now. And I'm like, why? He's like, Disney bought Lucasfilm. Star Wars is coming back. And ever since that day, we had all this anticipation, all this speculation, and a lot of the reason why I get to go is through the graciousness of John Campea and Christian Harloff. Because of this show and Jedi Council, I guess I made somewhat of a mark enough to where people thought, yeah, we should probably let Ellis tag along to the premiere. And so the fact that I'm going tonight is something that, again, you never think it could happen. And there's been so much that's happened in my life since the last time I saw a Star Wars movie for the first time. It's been 10 years. I've gone through a lot of stuff, a lot of good, a lot of bad. And the fact that I get to be here tonight is an honor that I will never forget, and it's going to be a feeling unlike any other that I've ever had. I mean, this weekend it's been fun to take off the Star Wars pundit hat and just stop thinking about speculation, stop thinking about story, what's going to happen, who's going to die, who's going to live, and just be a fan and just go into this thing tonight and be a blank slate and absorb whatever the hell this movie wants to tell me. I'm going to soak it up. I'm going to try my best to not geek out too much. I'm going to try to not pee myself, but no guarantees
promises.
because somehow I get to go to the premiere of Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Schnepp, what does it feel like knowing that tonight, probably around 10:15, I'm going to be texting you every spoiler about Star Wars.
I told Campia, like, just give me your parents' address so that I could send them your severed head. If you tell me anything about Star Wars. No, but I'm really excited for both these guys. They're like super Star Wars nerds, and I'm a big fan. I'm going to see it tomorrow with Dennis. But I'm really happy these guys are going to the red carpet. I think it's really fun. So I'll be living vicariously just like you guys, checking out some of the... They've basically closed off all of Hollywood Boulevard for like 3 blocks.
For days,
so, yeah,
it's been closed down.
It's like, so I don't know what's inside. Maybe there's a giant Jar Jar. I don't know what's inside. It's probably not Jar Jar. But so there's going to be some cool stuff inside of this weird magic Star Wars Disney tent. And these guys are going to be in there. So definitely check it out. I'll be watching it with no spoilers. These guys aren't going to spoil anything because we know where they live. And I'll let you know where they live if they do spoil anything. So
And
I'm looking
in
forward
the
to
age
it.
of social media, when you can go online on Twitter and Facebook, whatever, and just see all the hate slinging around and jealousy, every time I posted something about how I'm going to this premiere, the response has been 100% positive from all the Collider fans out there. I can't thank you guys enough because I feel almost like we're elected representatives to say, hey, the entire Star Wars community is coming here, and here's who we chose to go see it first. I feel like Rocky running through the streets of Philadelphia with a bunch of kids around me. Like, go, Marco, I'm on Star Wars! And I'm going to watch this movie, not just for me, for my family, my friends, all of you guys out there.
Which is really the main reason why, when we mentioned the Instagram stuff and following us on Twitter tonight and all that kind of stuff, is because while we can't take you into the movie with us, we want to share as much of this experience with you guys as possible, because we wouldn't be going if it wasn't for you guys, which is just awesome. It's Star Wars Day. It's Star Wars Day. It's Star Wars Day.
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.